Good morning, how are you? So I'm here once again, as is my daily practice. I'm here to answer your questions, and I want to remind you that you can send me your questions at the following email, info@jayo.com. Once again, info@jayo.com. You can send me your questions at the following email, info@jayo.com. And most of the questions are still coming from readers of You Are the Universe, Discovering Your Cosmic Self and Why It Matters. And of course, you're welcome to send any question on any topic, and I'm happy to share my opinion, my perspective with you. If you like what you hear, what you see, if you think it is helpful, then do share this video with friends and family or on social networks. So today's question is from Satnam Virdi. She says, I've been, or maybe he, Satnam Sati says, I've been following you on Facebook and also doing the 21-day meditations with you and Oprah. I've also read your book, 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. My childhood environment was not very pleasant. I grew up in an unloving family and I was treated very badly, and I think it has affected me deeply. I still feel no one loves me. I also have many negative thoughts in my mind. I try to meditate as well and follow the soul of healing meditations. I need help. Okay, so let's get to Sati's situation, which is not unusual. So, you know, domestic abuse and childhood trauma, child abuse, whether it's physical abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, or just living in an abusive environment, it creates a lot of changes biologically. So what it does is it first of all causes inflammation in the body. The inflammatory markers go up in your circulation. Secondly, there are epigenetic changes, so that there are genes that go up that cause inflammation and trauma, recycle the trauma. These genes ultimately, by causing inflammation, also ultimately are an underlying factor. This gene inflammatory activity is an underlying factor in chronic illness, heart disease, autoimmune illness, many types of cancer, weakened immune system, and ultimately even Alzheimer's disease. It also then recycles as violence in society. So the cycle keeps repeating itself. Satnam, it is now not only your opportunity but your responsibility to actually break this cycle. And the way you break the cycle is, first of all, by doing all the things that you're doing. Okay, you're doing all these wonderful things, meditation, but also reflect on your limiting beliefs. And your limiting beliefs are that no one loves me. So follow, Byron Katie's methodology. Write down on a piece of paper, no one loves me. Then underneath that, write down, is it true? And you have only one of two choices, yes or no. Then write down underneath it, am I 100% sure if it's true? Yes or no? 100% sure that no one loves me? Yes or no? And then write down underneath that, how does this belief that no one loves me, how does this belief make me react to situations, circumstances, and people? How does this belief, holding on to this belief, affect me and limit me? And then write down what is the opposite of this belief. This is what Katie does, and it's very effective. It's very effective. So what you're doing is basically questioning your limiting beliefs and ultimately turn that around. Instead of saying no one loves me, say everyone loves me, or say perhaps I don't love myself. And then that will take you to a deeper level of awareness. You're allowing people's opinions, and also you're allowing your childhood experiences to judge yourself. In fact, what you're displaying is lack of self-love. So let's come back to this topic in 15 seconds, and we'll go a little deeper, okay? So thank you for your patience. Now, we went through Byron Katie's methodology, which is called The Work. You can buy her books, you can go to her website. But let's go a little bit deeper, because we want to go now into the whole nature of self-love. There are two aspects here: yourself. One is your ego self, which is what is suffering right now. Your finite mind is suffering. But there's a deeper self, which is plain awareness. And awareness is independent of the good or bad opinions of others. Awareness feels neither superior nor inferior to anyone. And when you're grounded in awareness, you are fearless, but you're also the embodiment of love. Love radiates from you like light from a bonfire. It is not necessarily directed at anyone, but it also is not ever denied to anyone. It's just your nature. So ask yourself, who or what at this moment says no one loves me? Go deeper. Who or what? What is that in you that has this opinion? Who or what is that? And you'll realize it's your mind. And not only will you realize it's your mind, you'll realize it's your conditioned mind. And the mind has been conditioned by all these childhood traumatic situations. But you're not your mind. You're the awareness in which the mind arises and subsides in an eternal now as those thoughts. And as I've said before, those thoughts don't belong to you. Those thoughts are recycled and have been recycling through centuries of conditioning, centuries of violent behavior, centuries of abuse, centuries of I versus the rest of the world, me and the other, that kind of thinking. So once you go back to that which we call witnessing awareness, and even as the thought arises, no one loves me, say to yourself, that thought doesn't belong to me. That's just a recycled thought as a result of the conditioned mind that has been recycling in perhaps my family, perhaps in my culture, perhaps in my ecosystem, but it really is not my thought. Because your thoughts, that which come from the deepest sense of awareness, the deepest level of being, your thoughts are spontaneously in the direction of love, compassion, joy, equanimity, truth, goodness, beauty, harmony, and ultimately, you are love itself. So go to that level. Who or what is having this thought? Recognize that the thought is actually a recycling of the conditioned mind. that you are not that mind. You're the awareness in which sensations, images, feelings, thoughts, perceptions arise. And learn to be grounded in that witnessing awareness. And then you will see slowly these conditioned thoughts, these conditioned beliefs will start to melt away. They will start to dissolve. So I hope I've answered your question. Sati, stay grounded in your innermost being, awareness itself. And then you will see the other as a reflection of yourself. And then everything will be spontaneously and effortlessly in the direction of flow. You will enjoy the richness of experience. You will become the embodiment of love. And you will also forgive. It's very important that you forgive your parents and those that may have caused trauma. You don't forgive them because they necessarily deserve forgiveness. You forgive them because you deserve peace. Okay? Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.